Victor Hugo, his life, work, and influence on modern culture. This research project is focusing on Victor Hugo. Hugo was an incredibly amazing man and is most well known for writing Les Miserables and Notre Dame de Paris. The latter is also known as the Hunchback of Notre Dame. This presentation is going to briefly look at Victor Hugo's life and family. Then it is going to look at his work, both his better-known and lesser-known works. Lastly, this presentation will consider how he developed the characters in his works and how they relate to his views of social class and the society of his day. This will then conclude with examining how Hugo has influenced modern culture. Here are some fun facts about Victor Hugo's early life. He was born in Besançon, France. His parents were Sophie Trebuchet and Joseph Leopold Sigisbert Hugo, who also happened to be a soldier under Napoleon. His middle name is Marie, and he lived in Paris from 1832 to 1848. Some interesting facts pertaining to Victor Hugo's adult life include that he and his wife Adele had 5 children. Their names were Leopold, Leopoldine, Charles, Francois Victor, and Adele. During the time of his life living in Paris, France, Hugo wrote most of Les Miserables. And lastly, he died on May 22, 1885 in Paris. Les Miserables is Hugo's most recognized work, one that reveals the harsh and tragic aspect of Parisian life in this era. The characters are derived from all across the social spectrum, in an attempt to reveal that everyone has some sort of hardship, regardless of their social class. The Hunchback of Notre Dame is another famous novel of Hugo's. His main attempt with this novel is to reveal that people are not always as they seem. The characters in this novel include a misunderstood hunchback, a wicked priest, a caring gypsy girl, and a defensive and friendly soldier. Both Les Miserables and The Hunchback of Notre Dame offer glimpses of Parisian society from Hugo's eyes. He wanted to open the world of day-to-day tragedy to those who would read his work and put things into perspective for those of any social class. Here are some of Victor Hugo's other works. Some of his novels are The Toilers of the Sea and Hans of Iceland, and some of his operas and plays are Hernani and Marie Tudor. Victor Hugo's novels have reached Broadway and beyond. Modern novels and movies have been influenced by Hugo's work. In most storylines, there is either a character that is different or someone is going through a hardship. This is an example of Hugo's influence on modern authors. Victor Hugo was honored greatly with a magnificent funeral. More than 2 million people joined in the procession from the Arc de Triomphe to the Pantheon, where he is buried. In the end, it is clear that Hugo's greatest influence was on the modern literary and film stories of today. It was great getting to present this research project. I hope that you enjoyed it and learned something new.